Play. There we go. How's everyone doing today? I'm waiting for this to load. Stream. Stream. Start. Stream. Stream. Hello? There we go. Okay. Woo! Okay, get out of my face. Refresh you. Go to you. You are now zoomed in. Go to me. Refresh. Mute. Lower quality. Okay. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome to the game development stream. I am so tired. Oh, I am so tired today. Oh, I'm so exhausted. I got back like 2 hours ago from hanging out with the librarian again, which I missed the stream for to go have coffee with, but I'm just a little tired now. We hung out. It was like 2 hours long, which means I am drained. Why am I still wearing this bow? Get it out of my face. Okay, here's the plan for today. We're gonna continue the game, but we're not gonna mess around with Oh, I fixed the background. I need to do that real quick. I fixed the background in the game. Let's not. Where is it? It was we were calculating. Yeah, get current display mode. Okay, we'll comment that out for now. There's no need for that yet. For now, we'll just pass the game resolution in here and then not do anything with it. Go. Right. So for now, we'll make this, what is a good width? 1080. Wait, what's the most common screen resolution? I always forget what Steam has. Steam, most common resolution. 1920 by 1080. Ah, you non-ultra wide freaks. 1920 by 1080. Okay, now it should work. I did not want full screen mode, but the wood looks good. Okay, ignoring the fact that it's full screen, the wood looks good, right? I think it's not super pixely anymore, and I think it looks okay. I actually like it. I just need to make the game not full screen. That's kind of the big thing right now, but it looks okay. I like it. The background image is at, oh my goodness, is at a 4K level, by the way. So let me just quickly do that under our initialization. We'll comment out full screen, just keep it borderless, and there we go. I think it looks good. I like this gameplay background field, very clear. This is just the mouse position on screen. That's all that's printing there. So every time I move the mouse, it just logs the mouse position. So yeah, we have a full resolution and 0, 0. Sweet. Okay, get out of that. Let's go back to game loop. Get rid of that print. Which is there. Okay. What are we doing today? I'm yawning because I'm really tired. Right now, this card is not functional. It doesn't do anything. So our goal is to take that ability text, and we're going to make two abilities. We're going to make Paradox and we're going to make Devour. And we're going to be able to, ideally, just has ability Paradox, and then it takes care of everything. Are we going to have... We have to have a way to, like, set the cost, right? There must be a way to do that. So we're going to have, like, has ability cost, and then it'll print that many quanta onto there, up to 3. I think that's the way to go. The font, would that belong to the ability? No. The ability text and everything, I think that's just going to be a const character pointer, right? Or a string that we just pass as a const character pointer. Jasm, hello. How do you like the background? I like the background. Background is very Elements the Gamey. Yeah, this is going to work out really well. By the way, the card you see here is not going to be like the card size on the field. That would be huge. This is just the when it's highlighted by your mouse so you see the full card kind of situation, you know? Okay, so let's go and let's make a ability module. Actually, should we just keep it as part of cards? I wonder. We could either keep it as part of the card module, which it looks like I did before as like a setup, so good job, Gary. Or we set it up as part of our load game module, as part of like the JSON file. We pass it into a vector. Are we ever gonna need access? Well, why do that if the only thing that's gonna use them is cards? I think we just make a separate class here, and then we just use we just use everything here in here. Ready for Necropolis? Yes. Hi, Yugi. Necropolis is gonna look fun. I like the quality of life. We find out about it in 5 days, right? So we'll just do the thing where I watch it on stream after everybody else because I don't have the day off because I didn't take it. An ability is just a function, bro, for those who have the reference. I don't have the reference. What? Okay, so I'm debating on how to like structure this program in my head. Are we gonna have, as part of our kind of like big fat load data JSON files, all of the ability stuff? Or are we just gonna have, well, we can't hard code it all in here, right? There's gotta be some data entry part of it. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna have an ability class that's like ability paradox. Excuse me, God. It's gonna be like ability paradox text. So it's gonna be a string paradox text, destroy target creature if its attack is higher than its HP, cost 3, and because the cost, oh no, there will be different costs for abilities and cards, huh? So I think abilities can just have quanta cost on there. So the quanta, so abilities are gonna have quanta ability types like cards, but that's fine. And then we give this information to the card as ability whatever. If I have a class ability down here, I can have a ability here, right? Oh, I can. Sweet. Okay, cool. Is paradox a keyword? Is that a better name for it? Keyword? It's an ability that you click on, right? Where it's you pay 3 quanta in this game, it's called. You pay 3 entropy quanta and you destroy target creature if its attack is higher than its HP, you know? So for example, another ability is going to be devour. Destroy target creature with less HP, then gain +1/+1, you know? By the way, I don't know if people realize this yet. You're going to be devouring your own creatures at first. You have to grow it somehow. So you just generally Odiug decks have creatures they can nom on their own. So like Firefly Queen has 7 health. That's like the card to consume with Odiug. It's like the perfect counter. I like that bevel around that art, by the way. Oh, what a good color. I like our little cards. The background makes it look so much better, by the way, that wooden. Vor Buzzyoy, hello. I haven't seen you here before. All right, so let's type in some abilities. So we import cards, so that's already going to have abilities in there. So let's do some things here. So we should have it loaded in here as well. So standard, vector, ability, and this is gonna be ability data in case we ever need to have it later. I like having all the vectors here to kind of draw on if I have to. So all the air stuff is here. And then we have element data that contains that texture. So we do have access to that pretty easily. Okay. So now we're gonna make an ability. So that's relics, creatures. I should make abilities before anything else, huh? Because that's what we're passing on. So abilities, boom, boom, paradox. Luckily, we can copy and paste some information here. That's devour. That's paradox. Duo font, by the way, is just a custom struct we made. Where is it? There we go. It's just a wait. There it is. It's just a struct of a card font upper and lower, and that allows me to have the drop shadow text behind the white text. That's the purpose of that struct. So we just make it as one object. Object-oriented programming, baby. So after you, there we go. Okay, so what do we need? We need to have an ability, paradox. This is gonna have paradox dot name of is going to be equal to standard string. Oh, what am I doing? What is that? Const character pointer. What did I do for here? Card font address. Yeah. It was card font address, not pointer. And then we need another one for below, right? Yeah. Actually, we need to change this. We're not gonna need stats anymore. Okay, but we'll come back to that. Okay, so then we have the name of, and then where's the semicolon there? Oh, wait, I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus. Okay, no, it was a const character pointer. Okay, it was a const character pointer because this should not exist. This is extra. We'll come back to that later. Okay, that's still down there. It should be just standard string paradox? I don't want a string and an ability name, huh? B! You know what? I'm feeling generous today, and I'm very tired, by the way, so bear with me here. Buzz, buzz, motherfuckers! Okay, so how about this? Instead of that, we can call this ability paradox. We're gonna give it a standard string, calling it paradox is equal to... Actually, no, I don't like this. We should just make a function. This is better. Hold on, I'm so dumb. We'll just make this auto construct ability. And in this ability, well, I guess the real based move would just to make a struct out of this, huh? I guess that is better, huh? We're gonna need that. We're gonna need a SDL texture pointer for quanta cost. Oh, no. Yeah. Actually, that's complicated. We don't even need to draw on that. We just need cost. So int ability cost. So then when we make ability, it's going to have the constructor of a element. We don't need an element type. That's going to be decided by the card it's going to. So never mind. We just need const character pointer, name, const character pointer, text, and int cost. And then to make the constructor, colon, And we're gonna have name of parentheses name, comma, ability cost parentheses cost, comma, actually we should do that here. And then ability text, and then we do squirrely braces, semicolon. Okay, so what did I fuck up here? Expected an identifier. Oh, we're constructing the thing, parentheses, my bad. Okay, sweet, so that's our constructor. So we need a name, an ability cost. This is also where we would give what it would actually do, but we can do that later. For now, that's all we need. So that this should be is just, how did this get here? What is that? Oh, I don't need that. So then we have, come back here, we'll just call this paradox, then constructed with paradox, or no, this is a string, isn't it? Paradox, comma, no instance of constructor ability matches the argument const character 8, const character 1. What? Const character name, const character text, cost. Is it like one quotation mark? And then we have this. That's that. Ignore the spaces. That'll get fixed. Destroy target creature. And then we have ability cost 2. Semicolon. So what's wrong with this? Too many characters in character constant. So it is double quotations? It is. Ah, there we go. This should run. Okay, let's go back to Maxwell so we don't get ourselves confused here. By the way, if you guys don't know, we have shuffle mechanics in the game. That's what, hold on. That's what the text in the over here is for. We're like shuffling 4 cards every time we start the game. Chat, I love that wooden background. That's very, it's gonna be nice with a little UI, you know? Zenold, hello. Sleepy Mush, hello. How's everyone doing today? How are you, Gary? Midnight Royal Afton. I'm fantastic. You're just waiting for Path of Exile, making a little card game. You know it, you know it. I got something cool to show you. Go for it. So we have our ability. I'm debating. Do we want our logic for what abilities do in the ability class? Or is it just gonna be something? It must be, right? So if you have ability paradox, it knows what itself means, besides just text and all that. But that's something we can do later. I just want, right now we're just rendering graphics, so that works. So now we're gonna take this information and we're gonna pass it to here. So what do we need for that? For now, that line, the whole thing is getting moved. So we need to make a duo font. Actually, it's not getting removed. No, it is getting removed. That's getting removed, and then this is getting replaced. Okay, we're gonna have to change a few things around here. That whole line's getting moved. And then go over to cards. We're gonna give this, we're gonna give a new thing here. We're gonna make an ability. Ability. Well, let's do a Boolean value first. has ability. And then we're going to have ability given. Is there anything else that's going to want besides text and a cost? Well, I guess we need now a second element. Element. Is there ever an ability that costs 2 different quanta? No. There is never an ability that costs 2 different quanta, which means it does need to be part of the constructor. Right. It does. Element, ability, type, cost ability. That makes sense to me. So now Paradox needs an ability type, which is entropy quanta. Now I'll just give it type entropy, and it'll know what to do with the graphics and everything. Okay, sweet. Save, so it doesn't give me the error anymore, and everything crashed. Why? Did I forget a semicolon? Oh, the constructor. Right. We took away 2 of its font requirements, which is this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Which means I need to go up here. This guy, this guy. Save, should run. Does it run? Ability given, unknown override specifier. Oh, right. Okay, so now we need some functions. Let's do virtual void check ability able check ability. We'll just do that. No requirements. And this is going to be figured out in every individual card. Hey cutie, I've been learning kanji and hiragana and I want to learn Japanese. Well, guess what? I'm not a weeb. I don't know what that means. Instance grass with the help of hobbles. Is that a grass or is that like a spike pit you see from like street vendors in India where they step on it but they don't bleed? Is that what you made? Is this like threatening? Oh yeah, you have a website, don't you? Click me. I trust you, Code Toil. I don't think this is a virus. Trolled. You got me, kid. I got boomed. All right. So, what were we doing next? We needed to make a function. Auto, what were we defining? Or check ability, right? Check ability. We'll do nothing. What are we returning? We're returning a Boolean value. So all this will do. Oh, did I put that as void before? Ha! It needs to return a bool value. Okay, so bool override. Did I not override that? Oh, because I don't have it. Damn, Gary, Jesus. Okay, so bool override, and what it's gonna do is has ability equals true. Oh, if. I know there's an explanation point way of doing this. I don't care. Who just gave me that bit? 1 bit. Oh yeah, you made your... Yeah, you made the pill thing, huh? Cool. I know nothing about making websites. I don't know how difficult that actually is, but it's impressive. So if has ability equals true, then return true. If has ability is equal to false, then return false. Else, who needs error reporting, you know? Who needs error reporting? So now we have our checkability. Virtual void make ability. No, make ability is the wrong word. Basically, we're gonna fill in this ability as an ability given. Maybe just give ability is equal to 0. Ichigo 1995 just subscribed. Thank you. I don't know if you expected that on YouTube, but hey, YouTube, I see you guys lurking there. You guys get big subscribe alerts. I just don't hear the audio, but I do appreciate it. Auto give ability, ability, new ability, boom, enter, arrow. We're gonna be returning void. And then what do we do with it? Well, what did I give this a variable called? Ability given. Ability given is, ooh, what? What did I call this variable? Ability given. Is there a reason I have a hard time reading that? New ability. Okay, sweet. And now when we come down here to this render shit, what we're gonna be doing is the text. So I have const character. Oh, I need to make fonts with that. That's here, make text. So maybe what we do. Ooh, that's difficult. Uh-oh, I got a triangle situation here. So I have abilities and I have cards and I have our data entry, right? The goal is to get these two pieces of text to be duo fonts, this struct here. Actually, I don't need that. I will, but it's fine. There's a function here called make text. That is how you make the text, and you're gonna return a font. The card only cares about the font and nothing else, right? Does it even import font? It does. Load game imports cards, but not the other way around. Does not support default initialization. What? Give ability, check ability. Give ability is going to need an ability, sorry. Ability, new ability. Syntax error, ability. What? Why is this an issue? I guess I can just put it down here. Because I guess spells don't really have abilities, do they? Like that. Now it should work. Uh-oh. Int assumed. C++ does not support default initializer. What? Are we back to this situation? Why is that an issue? Can I not have a struct as like I do with elements? That's the same thing. Add element, const, new element, const. Is it that? Oh my god, I never overrided. Well, that solved that problem. Undeclared identifier, comma before address. Is it because I'm not... Actually, it's a video game. Was to move? What? The fuck? Oh, shit. Oh, it's a video game. I thought it was just a pick. Wow, those jump physics. Woo! Cute! Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Instead of a const character, this is gonna take... card font. Name of upper. Card font. Upper. Lower. I think this is what we do. So it has all the information about the text and everything. So we give it a name, a text, and a cost. Name of upper. Except now this is going to take a card font address or whatever. Card font that. Then can I make multiple constructors from the same variable in the construction? Name of lower. Oh my god, I can? Okay, that's based. That's kind of based. Okay, so ability text upper. Ability text lower. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could establish multiple variables with the same text. Okay, that's beautiful. That makes things a shit ton easier. Oh my god. It seems to run fast on your PC. I can't seem to replicate on my own devices. Well, I have a pretty good computer, my man. I'm almost thinking that we could make this add font one way easier, but that's okay. We'll worry about that in a bit. Okay, so... Oh, no, we can do this. This does need multiple things. It needs multiple things because, yeah, it does. Because upper and lower text are not the same thing. Yeah, it's not going to be the same thing. Wait, why is that duplicated? Font, that'll be lower. Text. Upper. Text. Lower. And then paste. 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 Okay, everything should work, right? There we go. Beautiful. Okay. That helps. Unknown override specifier. What? Missing a semicolon before that. Sure about that, Chief? Oh, okay, that works too, I guess. Ability given and new ability is an undeclared identifier. So do I have to identify this before the program even starts? I mean, I guess I can. So under our game loop here, we're just gonna wing this. Oh geez, so many things are broken right now. Why is deck broken? Oh, because load game is broken. Oh my god, modules. Okay. So, under our abilities, we're gonna have paradox.push. Oh my goodness, push back. And this is gonna be local. Oh, whoops. Gotta make it. Local ability data. Local ability data. Okay, so that's good with there. So now what we're gonna need is a duo font for these. So that's what is gonna be happening here. We're gonna need to do it a couple of times. So copy. Paste. And then we're gonna call this colon space space paradox. Colon space space paradox. There we go. Maxwell text. No. Paradox. Name. And then we're going to have the second part, which will go on the next line. Destroy creature or whatever. This is going to be paradox ability text. Now, instead of just flat values, we're going to have paradox name text dot upper and then lower and then paradox ability text dot upper and then dot lower. Okay, so now we have an ability. Sweet. Does it run? No, because we don't actually give an ability to Paradox yet. Okay, so oh, this needs commented out. That's might be part of the problem here. So I think what we need to do is give abilities. So Maxwell, we're gonna do Maxwell dot give ability parentheses paradox semicolon. Doesn't do anything. So what's the issue here? Ability given is an unknown modifier. Well, I guess we just do this. We still run it? No. Still, ability given is an unknown override specifier. What does that mean? C346. C3646. What is that error? 3646. It's just another Microsoft cock-up. Here it is in essence, class C XY. If you submit this to a sensible compiler like G++, it gives you a helpful error message. X does not name a type. Comes up with this gibberish. Okay. With this key, you can decrypt Microsoft's error message into that does not name a type. So I'm giving it... Wait, is ability not defined because it's down here? Oh, you know what? Copy. Paste. I bet it works now. Okay. Cannot convert from initializer list to ability. Oh, whoops. I need to throw that into the return value, huh? L ability data. Pushback is not a member of ability. What? Oh, sorry. L ability data pushback. And we're pushing back paradox, not the other way around. Nope. Cannot convert from initializer list to ability? Well, for now we can comment this out. What? Initializing. Cannot convert from initializer list to ability. Function does not take 6 arguments. What? Upper, lower to entropy. Upper, lower to... Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Oh, my God. Comma, element... type. Oh my God, I'm so dumb. Then we have ability type, parentheses, type. Oh, now I remember. Expecting a semicolon. Oh, a comma. Okay, now let's try it. Creature void attempting to reference a deleted function. Are we back in this situation? So what is going on here? Card ability given either has no default constructor or overload resolution was ambiguous. Function was implicitly deleted because a base class invokes a deleted or inaccessible function. So I think what happened... What function was it? Card. So do I not need like card parentheses whatever? What's going on here? Is it because of the is creature thing? So card is creature bool creature, yes or no? Will be creature. So maybe we just have that as the constructor, just not worry about it again. Is creature, will be creature, something like that. Whoops, I'm defining card. That might help. Default constructor of card cannot be referenced. It is a deleted function. What? What do you mean it's a deleted function? It's a base class. Try that. And then what it'll need is true. This is false. Argument, float, whatever. Fatal error, one unresolved externals. Linker error. Creature, bool type, referenced in function struct, load data, renderer. Linker error 2019. Let's try that. Linker error 2019. That's a common one, right? Function or reference to a call symbol, but the linker can't find the symbol definition in any libraries or object files. This error message is followed by a fatal error. Link 1120 to fix 1120. Fix this. Okay. Reference to a function or variable that the thing couldn't resolve. So what can't resolve here? Is it because it can't render the text? Is that the issue? I wonder if that's the issue, because I'm not giving it a way to render text, and it's trying to do that. So I guess we try just commenting out this whole thing. No. Oh my god, can I just typecast this shit? Oh my god. Can I just like typecast it? Can I just make them ints? Has to be rect. Standard typecast. Float this. Is that a better way to do it? Whatever, it doesn't really matter. I'm just like, wait a second. So here's what I think we do. Something is weird with the construction of the creature objects, right? What's going on here? So we have false, make ID, make all the text. Give ability, paradox. What do we do with that function? Give ability, new ability. New ability is equal to ability given. Ability given is an ability, and that's all we're doing. I wonder if it has to do with all the text. So let's try this. Now that we have ability given, let's mess around with it. So what we're gonna do is update frect, update frect, update frect. Okay, so here we're gonna do a for loop. For I int I equals 0. We could do auto iterator is equal to, nah, fuck it. We'll just do a regular for loop. It's equal to 0. I is less than 3. Because it'll never be more than 3, right? Plus I. Run this function. No, it must be. Yeah, we're just running this until I is less than given ability given dot ability cost, which is an int. Render it, and then m location. Oh, whoops. That's the cost of the card. Okay, here's what we want. These guys. Then m location y m location dot y plus, how much do we go down every time? 37 plus equals 37. There you go. So that's all of our text, and it'll go down and it'll render however many elemental quanta we need. The quanta symbol, by the way, being ability given dot ability type dot quanta background make symbol quanta symbol, which is a texture. Okay, beautiful. Ability given ability type quanta symbol. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so that takes care of that, which is ability cost. Then we need to give it the text. So we already have both fonts. So now, that's going to be here. So we're going to update the frect to where it should be. And then we're going to give it, instead of this, it's going to be ability given dot come on, ability cost, no, ability text upper. Wait a second, how did I combine them earlier? Cost font, cost background. Wait a second. Where does my text actually get rendered? That's the font color. It's here, right? Yeah. Card text font. Where's the background? Oh, it's here. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. I get it. Card text lower dot M texture, right? And this is going to be the same thing, but it's going to be upper because that goes above it. Now that is just the name of the ability. So we got to change some numbers around here. So what's going on here? We did a lot. Reference to struct. So somewhere. Okay, so the ability text or text title of ability. And then we're going to have text ability body. And then we're just going to copy. We're going to paste. But the Y values are just going to be set down maybe 30 pixels. Oh, I forgot the difference here. So this is one higher. Okay. The idea here is now we're going to have ability given, ability. Wait. Oh God, what was the different values here? Ability text upper. Oh, name of. God damn it. Motherfucker. Piece of shit. Okay. This is name of upper. Name of. There we go. Okay, so that's name of. That's abilities. It's already done. Okay, sweet. So now we have the actual text writer, but we're still having trouble constructing the object. For some reason, function in function struct app data cdec1 load data struct renderer pointer. So somewhere we're not passing renderer pointers correctly. Why? Is it this? Render card? No, it's load. No, it's this. Load data. Something there isn't doing it right. Creature bool, creature cards, referenced in function, load data, not loading. Ah, okay. So it's this module right here. Where are you? This. So maybe we'll just drop this constructor completely. Get rid of these. Why does that cause an error? No instance of constructor. No default constructor. Local value is not initialized. What does that even mean? Do I have to do that? Why do I have to do that? Change creature is not a member. Oh. What? Wait, where's my change creature function? What the fuck? What's going on? Did I undo something I shouldn't have? Where's all my functions? There? And then is creature is equal to new creature. Let's do that. Not confirmed from int. Oh. Okay, so what's going on with this whole like construction thing? Am I fundamentally misunderstanding C++ right now? Did I like lose all of my IQ? Buzzy, you know what? You get, sorry, it takes a second to load. You get the dum-dum. Okay, so first, am I floating right now? Yes, I am. Hold on. My parents probably will. We just picked up my older brother and we went around some places and got lunch. Sweet. Your parents live in town too, then? Or are they visiting? Sorry. Listen, if I have to choose between streaming or flirting, I mean, come on, chat. Come on. You got priorities in life, okay? What's that old psychological triangle thing? You guys know what I'm talking about? The pyramid? I just closed out of my music and I'm not proud of that. There we go. What's that called? Psychological pyramid. You guys ever seen this before? There it is. So, the very bottom of the pyramid is psychological needs like breathing, eating, sleeping, and then you have safety and security like healthcare, family, social ability. Then you have love and belonging like friendship and family and sense of connection. Then you have self-esteem like confidence and achievement. And the very tip top, when you've accomplished all of those things, then you have self-actualization like creativity, right? So if I have to choose between, you know, creatively streaming and love, come on, chat. I'm gonna choose the flirt, okay? Okay, so something about this ability given is just causing all kinds of issues because it has either no appropriate default constructor or overload resolution was ambiguous. What does that even mean? Does card... Wait a second. Is it because I'm not overriding these functions? Copy, paste, virtual void equals 0. I could play this song on piano. Equals 0. Maybe we try that? I spelt it right. Oh, we're closer. Overriding virtual function return type differs and is not covariant. Oh, sorry, that's a bool. So in theory, this works. I just did it because I never actually gave it the virtual functions to override. Oh, fuck. What do you mean it's attempting to reference a deleted function? What does that even mean? What? I don't understand what that means. Can't I just make an instance of this object without like everything in the program breaking? Is that like impossible? Oh, that worked. No, what the fuck? Chat, since when does C++ care if you have like an empty object? Should I make it like equal null pointer or something? No. Why? What is it about this that's breaking everything? Is it because they're in the same module? Could I just make this its own module and just give it? I mean, it doesn't make any difference. It's just gonna be more verbose. But why wouldn't that work? This is why I don't program in C++. I just don't understand what exactly the problem is here. Card ability given, that is to say, this has either no appropriate default constructor or overload resolution was ambiguous. What does that even mean? I don't know. Let's look at it on Google. I've looked at quite a few other questions. I don't see the default constructor should even be called in my case. No default constructor is available. Virtual. Okay, he does the same virtual shit. Your default constructor is implicitly called here. Cube is equal to C. You want cube C. Otherwise, your CTOR is equal to... So I'm not, wait, am I not constructing it correctly somewhere? Did I like misspell something? I don't have any card constructors, but I might have an ability one. I did that. So name, colon, this? Well, that's not failing. Should I just do like a... I can't construct card, it's a virtual class, so... I guess I could just be like creature, parentheses, semicolon. Creature checkability, not all control paths return a value. Return false. Okay, we'll just do this. Okay, we're getting closer. That conversion fails, that's fine. Reference to app data, load game. Creature, void, creature, exclamation point cards, referenced in function. Where is that at? Unresolved external symbol. Okay, so under the load game module, public cdeck1 creature void, which is here. Creature void here. This referenced in function struct app data load data struct renderer pointer, which is here. Load data app data load game. Fatal error. So what is the problem here? How does that not construct correctly? Is it like this situation? Default constructor of card cannot be referenced. It's a deleted function. Oh my god. Virtual void card parentheses equals 0. Does that help? Syntax error, missing semicolon. Oh. Creature cannot instantiate an abstract class. Okay, we knew that. We knew that. So if this cannot instantiate, then what we need is card creature. But this doesn't work. What the fuck? Creature cannot instantiate an abstract class. Yeah, obviously. What the fuck? Void? Type name not allowed. Card has no overrider. So I don't need this here. Unless, like, card parenthesis, or I guess we could do like auto card parentheses semicolon. I don't know what's going on. I legitimately don't. Unless it's saying that it wants me to just make a card? Like that? Yeah, I can't do that. You can't construct a virtual function. So what's going on? Something's weird. I don't understand. I don't understand why this fails. So these are rendering now. That works good. Conversion from float to uint2. Oh my god. Whew. Should I just make this a uint2? 32? Make it less mad. Oh, uint64. Sorry. Can I just make this all uint32s and just say fuck it? Oh. We'll just do get ticks. Who cares? Float to uint32. FPS calculate frame rate. That is under load game module, which is here. Oh, yeah, we'll go uint32. Uh, 64 to 32, possible loss of data. I'm trying to get rid of all these possible loss of datas. Oh, hold on. It does need to be a float though, doesn't it? uint64, uint64, float to uint32. I'm fine with this being a float. Yeah, that's fine. uint64 to uint32, that's fine. Argument. Float to uint32 kind of sucks, but that's okay. All right. I think this is good. Now, one final problem is this module for cards, because somewhere something isn't loading, but I don't know if it's the card anymore. One unresolved externals, and then it's this line. Referenced in function struct app data. App data. Wait. App data, data list. Hey, is it the, is it this? Creature referenced in function struct app data. Load game. Don't exactly know what the error is saying here. It's really unclear. I think it has something to do with this vector struct. So what's the issue here? Texture pointer, creature, element, ability. So maybe we just black out ability for now? Something like that? No. That wasn't it. I legitimately don't know what the problem is. Duo font works. Okay, that's all I need. Everything should run. There's no errors besides referenced in function struct. Oh God, I wish it would just point me to where this error is, but it's just not. So under the load game module, with no line given, error, unresolved external symbol, public, colon, underscore, C deck 1, that looks like assembly, creature void. Are we back to the constructor? Creature, colon, cards, referenced in function struct app data, load data, struct SEO renderer. Oh God. What does it mean? What does it mean? I am so confused. I don't understand what's wrong. Is it just this existence of this line? No. Yeah, what does it mean attempting to access a deleted function? Error C2280. This is attempting to reference a deleted function, but what is it accessing? It's just making the object. I'm clueless? Yeah, me too. Function was implicitly deleted because a base class invokes a deleted or inaccessible function card void. Why is my virtual class invalid? I am so confused. So this creature okay, so what's happening is the compiler is taking the constructor for this virtual class, deleting it, even though it doesn't have a constructor, and it's saying the function can't exist. So when I make a creature object, the public card part doesn't exist. I'm so confused. Why would it do that? Oh, this is so confusing. How does me adding abilities... Ability is defined before you even start this. In fact, I don't even construct a card until I run an ability. I don't know. I legitimately don't. You need a default constructor for ability? I do have one. So also, hi Rubix. I legitimately don't know what's going on with this program. So under my class export ability, we have the ability constructor, which just contains all 6 of these things, even though this should be a struct, but whatever. So we have this. Well, for now, we're going to add methods later. All I want to do is just print the text on the card, and we have our 6 modifiers, 6 whatever attributes that are all defined here. Great, glorious. But then we want to make a creature card. So we have our virtual class, which has all of our whatever virtual functions. Beautiful. Then we come down to our creature. Now we can't make cards as an object. It must be either a creature or a spell, right? So we have our creature and we have all of our overridden functions and everything. But for some reason, when we try to create a creature, it's telling me that card's constructor, card namespace card, is parentheses void, is attempting to reference a deleted function, and it was implicitly deleted because the base class, this, invokes a deleted or inaccessible function called card void. What does that mean? Function was implicitly deleted because a data member card ability given. Oh, this has either no appropriate default constructor or overload resolution was ambiguous. What? So what's the issue there? Wait, it's this thing's fault? Oh. So because this is not established, so maybe I just give it an ability as like the constructor? I mean, I can just to try it. Like that. Ability given is a non-static data member or base class of class creature. What? Add a constructor with no attributes for ability? What? So you're saying I can't use a constructor in here. So you're saying I have to do ability given parentheses semicolon. Yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah, you can't do that. Unless you're saying like this, but you can't do that in a program like this. Yeah, no instance exists. No. On ability, add a new constructor that takes in nothing? What? Oh. Oh, are you saying that because we give a constructor to the ability class, if I give that to card as like something that will exist but not defined yet, I have to actually give it the option in C++ of having like the option of being nothing? That's weird. Oh, wow. Okay, well, it's not fixed yet. Ability void referenced in function void. So what loads here? So cards, this module loads fine. Load game loads, then it compiles. Cards loads again. We have int to float conversions there, but that's mouse location. That can be a little off. Deck, load game, game loop. Warning for time. So it gets this far where it goes through a frame of the game. Then we have our main function. And then when we load our main function, wait, what? The .cpp file. So when we load our .cpp file, we then have a load game error, unresolved external symbol, ability void, referenced in function public card void. I wish it would just point me to the problem. I think we're back here though. I think this is the issue. If you declare a constructor in a class, it deletes the empty constructor. What? That doesn't even make sense because my elements module, oh, it doesn't have a constructor. I don't want like all that text though. Can I not just construct it? Do I really have to like give it like all functions? Ew, that's so gross. So maybe we do something, I guess, like, oh God, auto give title card font. Jesus Christ. It's gonna be so ugly. Well, it's just, why do I have to do this? You would think C++ would let you like not do that, or at least not make it so painful. I guess I could try it. I mean, if it works, I'm probably going to keep it, but still. Hmm? What? Oh. So, like, just do all of that just so it doesn't have issues then, huh? Okay, well, if that's what it wants. So we need to make ability. Oh God. And then make the text behind it. Paradox dot ability text upper parentheses. Paradox name text dot upper lower. I hope this works. C++ is clunky. Decades of technical debt. Calling a class type without the appropriate operator parentheses or conversion functions to pointer to function type. What? Oh, and he wants an arrow, doesn't it? Or not. Maybe it's because I have those constructors up there. Why did I just... Hold on. Dot. Oh, because I didn't save it. I didn't see the options. My bad. Dot. Give title. Dot. Give body test. Give body text. Parentheses, and then we're gonna need this part. Semicolon. Paradox dot give ability info to entropy. Okay. Okay, and then we delete all this. Okay, so if everything worked, we should be able to just run it. Oh my god. Really? I can't use constructors in classes that get imported to other classes that are derivatives of virtual functions. Also, what happened to my text? Oh! I'm moving the wrong thing here. I know why. It's the for loop. It's this, because I'm moving M location, right? Where? Here. I'm moving M location. It should be M temp location. Yeah. Or I can just call this function again and just do plus 30. No, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Perfect. All right, we're getting somewhere. We only have one entropy quanta though, so that's not good. What cost did I give it? 2? So should I be less than... Wait, what? Shouldn't this run 2 times if this is 2? I think. So we update the rectangle, render copy, plus 37. Render it again, plus 37. So what's going on there? Wonder why that's not rendering correctly. Also, the text isn't rendering correctly. Ability given, dot, name of lower, dot, M texture. We know it has an ability. Unless I'm rendering the wrong thing here. Yeah, so that was the corner cost. Perfect. Yeah, because if I don't have this at all... Yeah, it doesn't even render quanta. Maybe we should just start out at -1? No, it still doesn't work. Oh, it's not moving the thing down at all. Oh, because we're updating the rect every time. Oh. This should be outside of the for loop. That's why it's all goofy. Okay, my bad. Now it should work. Didn't work. Why? So we update the rectangle. Oh, because I made it equal to 1. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now we have 2 quanta. Okay. Whew. Perfect. Okay, rendered. Now we have the text. So if we, by the way, I know this works because now if we change the cost to 3, we have 3 quanta. Ooh. Now if we really goof up and put 4 somewhere, yeah, that's not designed to be that way. Everything is only going to cost 3 quanta at the max. Simplicity. Okay, so now we need the text to appear. Now we already have the text font and everything, but for some reason it's not actually rendering on the card. Why? So this was the previous text and it worked. So that's the texture for the font. We have our temp location that's rendered at 39277. Keeping in mind that this is pretty much on the dot. Yeah, because our X value and Y value of that elemental quanta we just messed with is pretty similar to this. So this is right. But for some reason, the texture of the font isn't loading. I guess we could try rendering an elemental quanta here to see if that makes a difference. Oh, it's not loading at all. Oh, Jesus. So the temp location is off. Because if I do this before that line, yeah, you can see on the top right there, the elemental quanta is going over the 5. So that's all goofy. But if I put that there, nothing is there. If we put it before that, yeah, it still renders over the 5. Am I referencing the wrong texture? Well, no, because this is all name font, whatever. That works. Ability given dot name of upper. That should be this. Name of upper, name of lower, ability text upper, ability text lower. That's what this is. And I did it the exact same way as our card font big fat function. Ability given dot name of lower, name of upper dot m texture, null pointer, temp location. I don't understand. In fact, is our just real quick, let's just make it a creature real quick. I just want to see where the stats load. Okay, so that's correct. So the stats are loading correctly when it's a creature. Is it something to do with when we make the font? Make text, false, true, false, true. Font size 18, font size 18. That's all the same. Set font outline. Yeah, the font is loaded correctly. It's just, maybe it's like logic here. So this is the body of text. Is there something weird about that? I don't understand why this text body isn't rendering. I know why. I know why. The width and the height need to be updated. This needs to be this. Ah, okay. Wow, that was hard to spot. That was weird. Ability lower, here and here. Ability given, upper, here and here. Okay, now it'll run. Oh, we're done. Oh my God, that was so involved. That was like, my head hurts from like how much thinking I did over the last 90 minutes. Oh, that was so complicated. Oh my God, never make me decouple anything in a program ever again. Holy shit. Good news, now we can actually bounce between things. So we can copy this. This is what's gonna make the JSON files so quick to do. So instead of paradox, we're gonna have devour. 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 Again, JSON file later is going to do all this for us really quick, and it's going to take gravity quanta. And the text will be right here. Paste. Paste. That was the wrong thing. Paste. Paste. Okay. So now, if we were to give Maxwell the ability of Devour, and we got rid of those audio text, it should work. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, we have abilities that can easily change elemental now. Oh, we're done. Oh, that took forever, chat. I got a headache. I just want to eat cheesecake and just get fat and sit on the couch and just like watch Saturday Night Live or something and just engorge on potato chips. That took so long. Hi, Katie Bug. Oh my goodness, cheesecake sounds so good. Oh, it does. It does sound good. After all that, Katie Bug, it was like 90 minutes of just debugging to get our abilities on these cards to switch. So now that we made everything, all we have to do is just pop a little simple, oh, our abilities actually, paradox. It's so beautiful. It's so nice. Oh, and the cost can change now. So I could come here and I want, oh, paradox is overpowered. I need to nerf it to 3 cost. Just make that a 3 and boom. Oh, it feels so good, chat. Oh, the background is so pretty now. It's like a nice little wooden table you're playing on. Oh, this game's gonna be so much fun, chat. I can't wait for this to be done. Okay. I think it's time we start making the gameplay field, which is gonna be involved. I'm trying to think about how we even start this. I'm debating whether or not we need to make the UI before we actually make the logic. I don't think we do, but it kind of matters. So here's what we need to do for this game board, because we're at the point now where we can't get around it. We have a deck. We can shuffle cards in the deck. That's what these numbers in this kernel thing is for. Those are card IDs that were shuffled. So we have a shuffleable deck. We can draw from the deck, remove cards from the deck. We have all that good stuff, right? Now, the only thing we have to do is make the field and like start making rules of play. But you can't make rules of play without like having the field to build on. So I think that's our next journey here. So what are we going to need for the field of play? Well, there's a couple of big things we have to address first. We have the hand, which is its own issue. We have the hand that you look at, you grab, I don't think we're going to let you move around cards. That sounds really fucking not hard to program, but I don't want to. So we're going to have the hand. Then you're going to have the ability to play cards. Creatures. So follow my mouse, which is the bottom right corner of this card here. So on your side of the field is the bottom half. Opponent's side of the field is the top half. Your creatures are here. And those are going to be represented by, you see this card art on Maxwell's pillar? Imagine that getting shrunk down to like 1/8 of its size. That's basically, it's going to be its representation on the field. And when you highlight it, you get the whole card, which is what you see here. That's why it's so big. So you have this little art piece on the floor. It's like, ooh, what's that? And you go and highlight it. And it's like, oh, it's Maxwell's pillar, you know? So you have your creature cards, you have your, which is on the field, you have your relic cards, which is closer to you, you have your shielded sword, which are relic cards, and then if you click on your hand, a spell, it just insta-casts the spell. Spells must be able to target things, so I think spells are going to be defined as an ability that you pay the cost of immediately. Yes, that is as hard to program as you think it will be, but we'll figure it out. So, we're like a spell. Like if this was a spell, it would just be cost 3 paradox, right? But the way it'll display the cost of the ability will be different on spell cards compared to creature cards. That's kind of the big difference. So like Paradox costs 3. If that was its own card, it would have cost 3 on the top right instead of 5 here. What's this? SDL2 drag and drop. Drag and drop is considered a standard feature of any multiple document interface. Although an MDI as a user interface layout has fallen out of fashion in mainstream applications, it has enabled so many things ranging from Windows operating GUIs to inventory container in games. That sounds like something I don't want to learn. Oh my God, why? It's so, I get it, but like, sounds gross, man. I don't want to implement that. Anyway, all that is to say, we have to make the field. Which means we need a player 2, which means it may be a while before you guys actually see before you guys actually see what's in the game. Before you guys see the game again, like it properly, it's gonna be a bit. Also, did I ever test the different cost? Did I check if like time worked? Oh, okay, yeah, we have all the quanta there. Perfect. Sweet. Maybe we should make JSON files before we continue. I don't know if I can really sustain hard-coded, like, raw data everywhere. This is just all just raw data. I think we're gonna need to start JSON files soon. Like today soon. I'm thinking about it. Before we go on the journey, I'm just trying to think of what we need to implement in the game field, because that is just gonna be like a multi-day thing to get right. Why JSON over XML? Because everyone says it's easier and it's probably easier, so we'll just use it. Who cares? I could use Notepad for the minimal amount of stuff we're gonna be implementing, but you know. Well, in terms of quantity, there will be a lot, but it's not like it's not like it's gonna be like, the objects themselves are simple, because what is a card besides like text and art and bevel colors and all that stuff, right? And even then, the bevel color isn't even tied to the card object. That's like an element thing, right? Wait a second. If I make Maxwell Aether, does that change it to Aether art? Okay, sweet, it does. Okay, yeah, it's even tied to the elemental quanta. So really, the card object in, yeah, that's gonna be just JSON, right? JSON and XML have code completion just like C++. Oh, okay. I don't know how much that matters, but sweet. Also, no clip. Hello, I haven't seen you here before. Hi. Aether, Aether is so bright. It's like shockingly bright. I don't even think it's the brightest though. I think, is it air that's gonna be the brightest, you think? Oh no, that's not even close. Jesus Christ. Light? Yeah, that's pretty bright. It's so bright you barely even see the quanta cost on the top right. So I think we're finally ready. I think we're finally ready to start making the field. Good news is, once I have the field done, we're almost done. Because once we have the field done, it's game design, right? It's logic. It's like we built the engine, we built the background and everything, which is gonna be perpetually the same. This'll never change. This background will be in every in every image. It's a 4K background, so it'll work on every resolution. The reason why you see like over here and over here is because I have an ultra wide. So this square here, let me help you, chat. Let me show you what the game would look like for most people. Oh, look how good this is. Oh, it's so on track. Then this looks better. This is why we're doing it at this resolution. So you guys on stream and everybody else who's like normal can see the game. It'd be fun. Yeah, I think we need the game field next. I think we need to make the game field before we make the hand. because the hand isn't going to be super complicated, but it's going to be complicated enough where I want something on the field. So ideally, tomorrow, or by the end of tomorrow, we'll put it that way. By the end of tomorrow's stream, we should have a gameplay field where we click the relic. Sorry, it was called permanent in the original game. Where we click the relic, it goes into the bottom side of the screen. We click the creature, it goes into the creature side of the thing. And because we do that, that allows us to do game logic at that point. And I think we'll be done with like the engine part of it. Cause like, look, our game loop chat consists of like 5 lines. This is like timer stuff. This is just rendering. You guys don't see this, I'm sorry. Ultra wide struggles. This is like rendering. And like, that's it. We have like 3 lines of code and it's just, uh-oh. Odiug, why are you broken? Wait, did I not give you an ability? Oh, I didn't. Oh, what the fuck? Odiug dot add, fuck. Give ability. You are gonna have devour. Go. Except it's gonna cost 1. What the fuck? My man. There, so like this is an example of a creature card. The hand is just a vector of cards. Well, I'm Karma Komodo, hello. I'm less worried about like the logic behind it. The logic's easy. I'm more worried about like the graphical representation. Like if a card is in your hand, do you see the art? I don't think you do. Maybe, I don't know. Like, you need to render back to forwards in order to get your cards in front to not override, or the cards in the back to not like override their place over the card in front. Like there's a lot of little things about the hand that it's gonna make it like, it takes a lot to make a hand feel good in a card game. That's where I think Hearthstone does it the best. Better than, because Hearthstone did it before Magic the Gathering. This idea of like holding a hand and it like physically moves and you grab cards out of it, like that feels really good. We're not gonna go that far, but it takes a lot to make a hand feel good in a card game, chat. It takes a lot. You could steal away the Hearthstone does cards. No, we're not gonna do that. I mean, I could. I do have the actual, the intention was we would have little pieces of art that represents the creatures, and then you would highlight it, and then this card would show up. That's why this card is so big. That's the point. Although theoretically, I guess I could just have a bunch of these in the bottom of the screen, and then you just click the one you want. Now, let's go for the original Elements game where like the card was like over here behind my fat head. I think that's a better way to do it. You should have it render black bars on the side of ultra wide or ultra high settings. We can worry about that later, Code Toil, but we're designing the game like logic and like everything else around this resolution. Gary, why am I only now realizing that you don't have a nose? I do have a nose. Look, hold on. Look, Look, I have a nose. See? It's right there. See where my mouse is? It's right. You guys don't see my mouse. Fuck. It's below my little thing. Look, below my gooey hair. It's where that little white speckle is, to down and to the right of it. See, it's my nose. You see it? Sorry, my old model has it. New model, and not so much. Gary, where are your legs? Folded behind the mouse, okay? Don't hate, appreciate, okay? Jeez. Okay, anyway, I'm proud of where we're getting here. Chat. Background, I think the background looks great. I just like looking at it. Very smooth, very nice, not obtrusive. Karma Komodo is following, thank you. Mwah. Where are you guys? There you are. You can't fool us. Oh. You can't copyright hands? Well, no, but like, you know, it's the principle of it. Legs telescope to your chest cavity? No. They're folded under the board, the table board. Do you guys like my mouse pad? It looks like I spit on the table. And then I just like, yeah, that's a good mouse pad. And then I start rolling around on it. Anyway, I think here's what we're gonna do. Tomorrow is game field day. We're gonna not worry about the hand. We're not gonna worry about the quanta costs. We're not gonna do anything like that. We're just gonna make the field. And we're gonna make it so that creatures spawn correctly onto the field because there's only, let me do the math in my head, 7, 8, 8, which is 22 creatures on the field. So we'll just duplicate the Odiog 22 times, make sure that looks correct, make sure we can click the creature, and then we're gonna have relics, which is entropy pillar, spells, oh, we'll worry about those later. That's kind of the goal here. That's gonna be the goal tomorrow. Once we have a playable field, then we'll worry about the hand. The hand's not gonna be too bad. It's just mostly programming aesthetics, which sounds like a fucking nightmare, but we'll do it. And then after that, we'll worry about like when you click card and put it on field, cost mana. Quanta! We're not copyright stealers here. All right, I think that's gonna be what we accomplished today. So if you guys don't know, I stream every single day at 4:30-ish PST. Oh my goodness, it's 6:51 PM my time right now. So whatever 2 hours, 20 minutes ago is for you. I stream every single day, all right? So come on by, watch us make this card game. We're gonna do a lot of graphical stuff tomorrow, which is a lot more fun to watch than like game engine shit. Good news, this is locked at 60 FPS, everything's all good. Resolution looks great. I'm proud of where we're getting, chat. I think this card looks beautiful. I am very proud of what we accomplished. The bevels look great around the art. Ugh. Except on touch grass days, right? Oh no, I went on a date today, chat. I went to Barnes & Noble with a librarian, actually. We had another coffee together. We said hi, got to know each other again. It was the second date, okay? So we got a little more personal. I told her about my attempt to go to flight school. And how I had to leave because COVID hit like 3 months after I started. Chat, there is no worse time to change careers to be a pilot than January of 2020. Boy, oh boy, was that a journey. I moved halfway across the United States to be a pilot. That did not work out. Oof, yeah, oof is right. Wait, what about people who use 120 FPS displays? I use 144 FPS displays, but you have to understand, Quotoil, is when you make games, because I have every intention of putting this on Steam for free, right? I don't want to charge money for it, but I'll pay the, what is it, $100 price? Who cares? I'll put it on Steam for free. It's meant to be a single player versus AI game anyway, and we might even have like basic networking, which is like search for another player, jump into a game, no ranked kind of deal, really simple stuff. So that's going to be the goal. That's going to be what we do. And when we, but we put it on Steam, so we have to be careful about like resolution, you know, FPS. If everyone has 120 FPS, I mean, yeah, it'll look nicer for people who can afford it, but it also kind of excludes people with worse PCs. And oh, I am ultra triggered, chat, by like City Skylines 2 and like other video games that just kind of neglect the lower man. Okay, not all of us grew up rich, okay? Let me tell you, chat, I did not have the best computer growing up. When I played League of Legends in like 2009, let me tell you, chat, have you ever lagged in League of Legends before? You know how everybody makes fun of like the loading screen toaster guy because the game takes forever to load because one guy has a terrible computer? I was that guy, okay? So if you people out there, I'm looking at the camera right now, and imagine I'm pointing at you right now, okay? Listen, all right, if you make a game and you force me to do 120 FPS, you're a dick, okay? Why not have multiple FPS options? Honestly, if you really wanted to, hold on, let's get out of the program here. I could show you guys. It's actually trivial to, bloop, 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 bloop. It's actually trivial to, if we go over to our initialization here, we can actually change things. Like, all we have to do is add a bitwise operator and do something like SDL vsync renderer present vsync. So now, now when I run the game, It's locked at 60 FPS because I didn't change it. But if I didn't have the FPS locked, it would actually be running at 144 FPS because I can actually enable VSync. So I guess I could have that option at least, where you either have 60 FPS or VSync enabled and it just runs at your monitor's refresh rate. So for me, this still looks like 60 FPS. But for everybody else, fuck it, I'll do it right now. No, I don't want to have to do all the work to enable it. All right, sorry, but you got the idea. SDL is a wonderful thing. SDL is wonderful to work with. I highly recommend the library. I don't know if I would ever, like, we're making 2D games, so it's pretty easy, but like SDL makes it so trivial. It's like, make a texture, SDL texture pointer. Oh, that's it. Like, our entire engine's running of 2D textures is 8 lines, half of which are assertions to make sure the textures load. The actual, here, this is loading a texture with SDL and C++. This is how easy this shit is. Surface pointer, local surface, image load function, path being the quotation marks of where it is in your computer. So for us, it's, you know, quanta/entropy 3030 PNG. That's the path I'm talking about. Then you have SDL texture pointer, local texture, SDL create texture from surface. So you're taking this surface and rather than using your CPU to render it in game, which can be taxing to say the least, you instead create a texture from it, which allows for hardware acceleration. So when you're in game like this, it's actually my GPU, my 4090 that's rendering this card and the text and the quanta on it. And that's why it's relatively smooth. Even though all of the font, the quanta, the text, all of these are technically separate entities in the engine, it's just, you know, everything just looks nice because we're using our GPU to render everything, including the background. And then we free the surface because it's a C-based library and you can't do RAII on texture pointers. I mean, you could have like, you could have standard, unique, pointer, SDL texture pointer, and then do something like that. But then you have to make the whole program allow for this. And I'm debating whether or not how useful that actually is. It's SDL, so it's already taken care of anyway. But I guess you could wrap it in RAII if you're that paranoid about it. Like, I bet you could do it here. Actually, let's try it. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's see if this works. Unique, pointer, SDL surface pointer. And then, yeah, see, texture, SDL create surface from texture needs an SDL surface pointer, but you can't do that. I wonder if you could share it. Would that work? Shared pointer? Nah, still wouldn't work. Yeah. It's kind of figuring that. Have you ever tried Vulkan like the renderer? If we ever did 3D rendering, sure. But I mean, maybe this is controversial or maybe this is boring, I guess would be a better way to do it. But like, I want to make 2D games. This is what interests me. This is like within my skill set, you know? I feel like right now the industry is plagued, in terms of indie games, the industry is plagued with bad 3D games. And I don't want to contribute to that. I find enjoyment a lot from video games that are 2D and are just really, really fun. That's just how I enjoy video games, you know? I love Europa. Europa Universalis 5! Did you guys see EU5? Oh my god. Chat, listen. I'm not gonna say I'm a nerd, but EU4 is the greatest video game of all time. And they're teasing something called Project Caesar. And look at this, you motherfuckers. Where is it? Where is it? I linked it in Discord. Basically, in Project Caesar is basically EU5. Guys, oh my god. Oh my god, that looks so nerdy. I'm gonna love it. Dude, Europa Universalis 5 BB! Oh, it's gonna be great. I keep building the game up, by the way. By the way, the reason I have the game up for so long as I'm like reading chat as well is because I'm imagining how we're gonna program the field. That's like what we have to do next. That's like, we can't avoid it any longer. And I'm just looking at this to see like how we're dividing things up. I'm actually also deciding if we're gonna worry about the UI first and then we're gonna make the game, or not. That's kind of also what I'm thinking about. RAII, is this the same person who didn't know that's a thing until very recently? Damn, Gary, you've become impressive for so little experience. Chat, you have to understand, okay? I am the ultimate privileged person, okay? I work for the government where I work like 3 hours a day and I spend 5 hours a day doing fuck all. I have access to Reddit. I can read on any website I want. The only websites that are blocked at work is like social media, like Twitter or Facebook, but I don't use those anyway. So it doesn't bother me, but Reddit's allowed. Also, GitHub is banned. GitHub and itch.io are both banned at work, but Stack Overflow is okay. So what I do is I there are days where I read for like 5 hours about like C++ shit. So I'm catching up on a lot of knowledge. You want to become a dev ever? I don't know. I think I'm too like passive to be a developer. Like I was just talking about releasing this game for free on Steam because it feels like if I can make this game, then anyone can make this game, and it would be unfair for me to charge for it. I don't know. Maybe if I paid for art, I would do it. Maybe. I'm muting just because I will not tolerate my bro nagging me about playing EU4 with him. All right. Anyway, that's it for today. Today was a short stream, but we're going to stream much longer tomorrow. We're going to make the field of play. We're going to make the field of play, and this background is too weeby. Hold on. Oh my God, please. There we go. That's not weeby. This is Pomni. Oh, I like this background. It's very cute. I was like, why would they have this as a background? It's like an X-ray. Is this like a loot? Because usually when you see X-rays like this, where you like highlight the character, it's like a naked version of the character. It's like, ooh, you see their leg. Ooh, that's sexy. And you go up and it's like, wait, what? Pomni. I just thought that was adorable. Anyway, that's all for today. That's it. That's everything. Chat, stop distracting me. Have a good night. Give me kisses. See you tomorrow.